People's idea of perfection is like so skewed and so like messed up. It's so different from other people. Like one person could think that something is perfect, right? And they ask the other guy and they say, "Dude, isn't this perfect? Isn't this amazing?" And they'll think like the polar opposite. Like they won't even think anything similar of it. And it's like so much different from a person's point of view. It's like people's expectations are so much different from yourself or someone else's. People have their own expectations of something that's so vastly different. And people's ideas and people are just all so unique and different. It's so strange, but like it's amazing that that's a thing. But it's so crazy that's even like possible. Like you are your own unique person that's so different from someone else in so many ways. That's like such a crazy concept that you're different in almost every way from me, from your neighbor, from your family, from your friends. Like you have like some traits and characteristics that are the same, but you're so different though. And it's like people's expectations are so different, and really having expectations for yourself should be something you should have, and people having expectations for you is something you can't really control. You can't control that, but having your own expectations for yourself is a great thing. You should always expect more of yourself. You should always challenge yourself. You shouldn't make it easy on yourself. Making it something easy for yourself is like throwing yourself into a garbage bin. Why would you want to be easy on yourself? Why would you want something to be easy for you? You prefer something to be easy rather than getting better and improving? Like, why would you want that? Why would you want to just lay down on your phone and do nothing when you could be doing something, anything, to get better at what you want, to improve something that you want? Like, you would rather scroll on your phone all day and go on TikTok than do something, going for a run, than committing to something creative and doing something. Like, you'd rather do nothing? That doesn't make sense to me. People are just way too easy on themselves. They have no self-discipline. They have like nothing that they want to push themselves forward to do. People would rather do nothing than do something. That's a crazy this idea to me. That's so insane. You should always have something to work forward to, but you need that for yourself. You need something to push you into doing that. You can't just do nothing. That's so terrible. Why would you want that for yourself? That makes no sense. You should try something new, or you should try something productive. And it's like just so crazy that someone would do that to themselves. You're hurting your future self. Your future self will thank you if you start now and do something worth it. You can't just do nothing. That's ridiculous. I'm sure some of you have probably heard this. It's a pretty popular saying. I think it's Latin. It's that you only live once. You only have one life. You will die. Everyone will die. And you only have one life to do that. Memento mori. You will die. You have a very limited time on this planet, on this earth, being alive. You're not going to remember a video that you saw on TikTok like 5 scrolls ago. You're not going to remember that for your life. You have to have experiences and something you're proud of doing. You can't just sit around and do nothing. Is that what you want with your life? You want to just be on your phone all day and do nothing? That's what you want? Why would you want that for yourself? That makes no sense. You can't just not do nothing and have nothing to leave for yourself. You don't want to be proud of anything that you've done with your life. That's so illogical. I think too many people today think emotionally and not logically. People don't think with their head. They don't think what's the best outcome. They just think what's ever going to make them feel best. whatever's going to make them feel happy, whatever's going to make them feel this way that they want to feel. That's such a terrible way of living, of thinking. Like, if you just think like that, then you're just going to be lazy, you're just going to be a bum, you're just going to sit around, you're just going to have fun and party. Like, what? Why? Why would you do that? That's so stupid. That makes zero sense. Like, everyone has so much potential for themselves into doing something, and you'd rather just sit around? Like, what? That doesn't make sense. Why would you not do something for yourself? That's in a way, that's disrespectful to the people that have given you an opportunity, to your family, to your friends, people that have given you opportunities to do things, to be born. You're lucky that you're even alive, and you're just sitting around and you're doing nothing. You know how disrespectful that is to the people that have put you in your situation? That's terrible. You're gonna do nothing with that? That makes no sense. Like, why would you choose that? It's awful. You're just wasting your time on having fun. And like, yes, there are times where you should have fun. I'm not saying that you should never have fun, but you do it too much to where it's like, really? Like, really? You're not even like trying? You should go too far than rather not far enough. You shouldn't just do these little things here and there. You should commit to it. You should commit to it for yourself. You should commit to it because you want to do it. Not because I'm telling you, not because someone else is telling you. You should want this. You should want this for yourself. You need this for yourself. Only you can make you want to do this. Want to do something with your life. And that's like the biggest thing. You have to be able to push and discipline yourself into doing the right thing for you. And it's such a big factor. People don't want to take that risk, and people don't want to do that. People need to be comfortable with being alone. Like, there's a difference between being alone and being lonely. If you should be able to be fine with being by yourself. You shouldn't rely on someone else. You shouldn't rely on friends or a girl or a guy or your family. You should be fully self-sustained with being alone and by yourself. Like, you shouldn't be afraid of being alone, is what I'm saying. Like, don't be afraid of not having anyone. You should feel confident. You should feel good with being by yourself. You shouldn't be alone to not have anyone. Or you shouldn't be afraid to not have anyone, is what I mean. There's nothing wrong with that. It's okay to be alone sometimes. It's not okay to be fearful of being by yourself and you always have to have someone with you. You can't be by yourself. That's terrible. You're emotionally reliant on someone if you're like that. You need to be able to be comfortable with yourself. And it's something that you really need to do, or else you're just gonna have like no social norms to where you can be by yourself. That's something you really need to be able to control and be able to do while you're on your own. You know, being successful and all that and all this, it's hard. It is hard, but I think one of the biggest things is a lot of people tell you can't do it, it's impossible, it's hard. They themselves cannot do it, so they're pushing their insecurities, they're pushing their ideas on you. They think that you can't do it because they can't do it. They think that you can't do it because it's too hard because they couldn't do it. They are projecting that you can't because they can't. You are better than that. You have the potential to be able to surpass that and supersede that. And don't let someone's dumb ideologies just make you think that you are incapable of doing something great, because you are. You are capable of doing that. You are fully capable of doing something amazing in the world, amazing with yourself, with your own life. And you shouldn't not think that, because so many people are like that because they've been told that it's so hard. It's not easy. You have to do this. You have to do that. It is hard. It's not easy. It is hard. But because it is hard, that doesn't mean that you can't do it. You can do it. You have to commit yourself. You have to apply yourself. You have to have a little bit of discipline. You can't be lazy, but you can do it. It is so possible. It is so able. You are so able to. You are fully capable of making something of yourself. You are so capable of doing that. And I don't think people have that idea enough that they are unworthy, or they aren't special, or it's too hard or something. People just can't get over that slump of it's too hard or something. And it's such a sad thing to see people do, because you're not even going to try, like you're not even going to put in the effort to make something of yourself. But you should try. You should feel like you can do it, because you can. And I definitely want to be able to say that I am one of those people, and I can do one of those things. And that's what I want to do with my life. I want to be successful just like anyone. The whole point of this is to be like that. But that's really all I have to say. I'll see you guys later.